Ready for airborne.
Can you take successful gamers
Cleared for takeoff, 3 souls on board.
and turn them into successful racers? They're the very best of the best in the gaming world, from 7 territories, but there's only 1 race contract available.
Okay, Chapman go. Let's start the show. Climbing through 2,000 feet.
So they have to beat not only their teammates in the first instance, in the final race they have to beat the other countries to win the prize.
Nation towers, Abu Dhabi in sight.
We're here at Abu Dhabi to give the gamers a taste of the luxury fantasy lifestyle.
Wow, an amazing place. Incredible.
GT Academy, Abu Dhabi. The chance of a lifetime.
Every team is guided by a professional.
I want to see them thinking like race car drivers and not gamers.
Chasing the dream job.
This prize can genuinely change their life. From gamer to racer, this is the chance of a lifetime.
Yes. Touchdown.
Being up on that tower when we met Rob was just insane. Yeah, he is basically Mr. GT Academy.
Welcome to the Middle East. Welcome to Abu Dhabi. How cool is that?
Welcome, gents. I'm your mentor for the week. I'm Max.
Take this seriously from the very start, because tomorrow, half of you will be going home.
Looks like somewhere nobody's been for 100 years. A couple of people are going out here, and it really could be me.
Because there was so much dust, every time you breathed in, it just felt like you were taking in half the desert.
He just looked a bit blank.
I think his body had just gone into shock. We really, really need the doctor. Unfortunately for him, it took him out of the competition.
Come on! Woo! You're going to have 1 shot to make it through to the next stage of GT Academy.
That's going to be really close. Wow, you were lucky!
We're here at Abu Dhabi to give the gamers a taste of what it would be like if they went on to become a professional racer, going to amazing locations. They're staying in the hotel that crosses the circuit, probably one of the most iconic structures on the Formula One calendar. And now they're here. It's real. There are only 4 contestants left.
Whoa. Look at that. It's crazy.
Size of that boat.
Wow.
That is bad boy, isn't it? It's ridiculous.
I wanted to look at the track and, you know, those green painted lines and the big curbs. Everything about it is just glitz, glamour.
Well, it's massively iconic because obviously where we are at the moment, you've got the Formula One, comes to Yas Marina. You know, it's a massive honour really to be here.
I really like my boys. Jimbo, very loud, confident, assertive and aggressive, which is what you really need for racing drivers. He has the confidence.
This is my side.
Myself and Ben are emerging as probably 2 of the stronger guys.
But there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, and I don't want to see him overstep that mark. Ben is very similar to Jimbo, just a little bit quieter. I think they've both got what it takes.
Room for 2.
But you can't judge a book by its cover.
Say in terms of where I sit in the competitive order, hopefully it would be somewhere near the top.
It's crazy, isn't it? Come on, Flavio. Flavio. You might just break it.
When it comes to Matt, I want to see him come out of his shell a little bit more. I want to see a bit more of that personality and that drive to succeed.
I'd say I'm more towards the top of the pack.
You've got your own beds. Oh. We need to have a word. I think we might have to take this road back.
Fabio's the one I'm a little bit worried about.
He took it easy. Not ideal.
He definitely made a surprise result in the drag race, which was good to see. But this is his moment to elevate himself to really shine in my remaining four.
I'm getting more and more confident now. It's a real journey now, and I have to take this to the end and try to win it.
You all right, boys?
Morning. How's it going? Yeah, good.
Liking the room?
It's amazing.
Yeah? Who's shotgun what bed, then?
Unfortunately, me and Ben shotgunned the double bed before we saw there was two singles, so...
Yeah, I think we jumped the gun a bit early on that, to be fair.
We've heard that one before. But don't get too used to it. Get your stuff, we're off to the next challenge.
Good.
It's just enormous. It's got like 101 on the side because it's 101 feet long. And we're just thinking, holy, you know. And yeah, get on the back of it. And there's a jacuzzi. It's just different life, really.
And obviously that's one of the perks of having such a kind of high-profile job is things like this, you know, maybe having your own yacht or getting these experiences on a frequent basis.
This competition can get you towards the dizzying heights of motorsport where you can start to mix on the back of nice yachts like that. But yeah, that's a dream for anybody.
Captain Bishop.
Captain Bishop, yes.
This would be a life-changing experience. For me to win this and for everyone, it would be having all of this and just the experience of it. This lifestyle is really different from my experience before, and just try to enjoy it as much as possible.
It'd just be a complete flip opposite to what we used to, like, overnight, really.
That's the amazing thing about this academy is you can change your career. You know, people can live in the worst places in the world, but if they've got that talent, then this can be yours.
Dangles that carrot in front of your face and you're like, you know, I've got to get this done because this is where I want to be in my life.
Boys, you've all done a great job to get here so far. So have you got any idea what's coming next?
We literally could do anything. They've taken us up skyscrapers, put us on yachts, made us run through the desert. Like, there's just no way of guessing.
Bungee jumping or jumping off that bridge, yeah, something crazy.
It's cooler than that.
All you can be sure of is that it's going to be pretty impressive.
He's going to be just up there.
The street race location is a Hodriat bridge that links Abu Dhabi to a sand island. Over 1 kilometre in length, a spectacular backdrop for the gamers to showcase their car control and how well they cope with the stress of a head-to-head race.
When I saw what the course was, what the nature of the challenge was, I felt good because I'm just naturally confident in my ability.
Okay, guys, fairly fancy way to turn up to work. Now it's back to business. Welcome to your next elimination challenge. This is street race. You will race against each other, head to head. Full tournament mode. This challenge is about survival of the quickest. Ultimately, the two losers will face each other in a race-off. Whoever loses that race will be going home.
You know, it's dog eat dog, and you've got to win, so the pressure's there. But when I saw what the slalom course, I just thought, well, this is it. You know, it's do or die time, basically.
But then when he told us it was going to be an elimination challenge, it sort of, again, it was another bomb dropped, and it really did hit home a little bit.
The street race is a head-to-head obstacle race where the two gamers compete against each other on a mirrored course. The gamers have to show great manoeuvrability and precision They don't want to incur penalties, for example, if they hit one of the obstacles. And most importantly, they have to show they're fast.
To decide the running order, I will take all your names, place them in the helmet, and take them out one by one. Fabio, Ben, Jimbo, and Matt.
Okay, first name out.
Fabio,
We'll race against...
Ben,
So when my name was put up of the helmet, I was first, and I was going to go against Ben. And Ben is a strong competitor, so I felt pressure for it.
I wanted Rob to pull out Fabio's name because I thought that would give me the best opportunity of getting through, basically. So that was my reason for thinking, yeah, I want to be up against him.
Next name.
Jimbo,
And that leaves us with...
Matt.
If I had to pick one, probably would have rather raced Fabio because I think he may have had a little bit less experience. But I did think to myself, you know, if you're going to come out on top, you've got to race the best.
First of all, guys, I'm incredibly jealous. You get to thrash a GTR across an empty bridge in a street race event. Just a few little pointers. There's a lot of apexes along this very short 400-metre race. So if you can stay within half a metre of every apex, that will just open up your line as much as possible and the speed will just naturally come. Good luck.
I want to see the gamers control their nerves, stay focused on their lane, and not get distracted. I want to see precision around the obstacles, and I want to see speed.
3, 2, 1.
I was shocked how quick he was, and he really pushed me. We were pretty much neck and neck the whole time.
Oh, they look really
I
close.
can hear them coming.
We went off, and I had not a really good start compared to Ben, so I tried to push it.
Oh, it's neck to neck.
Oh, he was so close to the barrel there, so close. Who was it?
Wow. He thinks he knows more than he actually does.
He hit a barrel and the toilet block. 4-second penalty.
Unbelievable.
The street race is about survival of the quickest. The winners of the races are safe. The losers face each other in a race-off. Whoever loses that race will be going home.
Oh, it's neck to neck.
Oh, he was so close to the barrel there, so close.
The pressure is immense.
Fabio, Ben. Here they come. It's really, really close, neck and neck. Oh, and Fabio just gets it.
I thought it was game over, and I was just really shocked, to be honest with you.
How was it? Challenging?
Yeah, challenging.
Yeah?
Frustrating.
To be fair, it was impressive to watch. You were both committed,
Hang on.
and there was a car link
Max,
between it.
Max.
So,
He hit a barrel and the toilet block. Four-second penalty.
There was so much pressure on me on that moment when he said to me, "That's 4 seconds penalty."
Okay, bit of news. 4 seconds of penalty onto that car. Hit a toilet and a barrel, so you're through. Congratulations.
Yes.
Cheers, Ben.
You are so lucky.
After racing head-to-head with him, definitely see it in a different light. You know, he pushed me right to the end.
Fabio.
Yeah.
You were committed.
I was.
I thought you had that because you had it in both practices and you had it via car link. So you gave it some, full throttle, but you've done a fair amount of damage. But, it's not over.
We got the news. It was a bit heartbreaking, but I had broke my mirror in a toilet on a race course. Just really funny.
I walked past the beautiful blue GTR, like shimmering, absolutely perfect this was. And so I was like, right, okay. I walked over to my car and unfortunately it was pretty knackered. Each side was completely dented and scraped and the mirror was smashed. And so I thought, it's not been going well on this side today.
my heart beating at about 150, it felt like, but I just really wanted to go for it and enjoy it. And I've done that with every challenge so far. Like, every second out on the track is just unbelievable. My name is Matthew Gauthier-Thornton. I'm 20 years old.
I live just outside London with my 2 younger sisters and my mum and dad.
I wanted to be a race car driver really as soon as I can remember watching any sort of racing on TV.
In 2014, I won a trip up the hill with Yas Marina, one of the past GT Academy winners, and a PS3, which is what I used to try and qualify this year on.
I've always been massively into cars, especially because my dad. And just seeing the speed and the exhilaration of what's going on the tracks, just something that's always attracted me.
I've been going to the gym quite a lot recently, about 4 to 5 times a week, and I've been doing a lot of weight training to try and improve strength and cardiovascular training to try and improve endurance.
Second heat, Jimbo and Matt.
There wasn't the time to learn the track fully, so I just kind of went for it, and whatever came up, I just kind of had to deal with rather than preparing for the next obstacle, because I just didn't know what it was going to be.
Jimbo's in silver.
The lights are gone.
Through the first section, it seemed we were a little bit level, but then when I glanced to my left at one of the left-hand turns, I did see that he was maybe just edging ahead a tiny bit.
Looks very close so far.
Who are we going to see first? It's very close.
Seemed to get a good exit going onto the final sprint before the line.
Oh, my goodness me. Oh, my...
Blue car. Wow. Matt.
This is unbelievable.
So it was just a massive feeling of relief, really, and just pelting it across the finish line.
The 2 people I thought were going to win their heats are now going to be in the knockout race. That's unbelievable. Great job, Matt. I wasn't expecting that, so yeah, credit to you. You deserve that. Good job. Get through to the next round. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jimbo, I'm not going to lie, was probably one of the favourites in terms of being on the track. So to be able to beat him on the track in a straight head-to-head challenge, yeah, it feels reassuring for my confidence.
What happened, Jimbo?
Some bad things. Oh, I think I picked the wrong line at the toilet. Didn't have the ammunition of a whole course in my mind, so...
Okay. The next one is knockout, so yeah, don't lose your focus. You've got the talent, I know you have, so just do the best job you can.
OK, that's fine. I've got to race Fabio, so I'll line up the car and I'll get it right next time.
Jimbo had a lot of confidence. It's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. But, as you know, racing drivers, they do tend to be very confident people.
My name's Jimbo, I'm 26 and I'm from Cambridge. I work with my dad. We are plasterers and decorators and all kind of things like that. Yeah, we really enjoy what we do. I really don't know what got me into motorsport. It was just one of those things that I picked up myself because nobody in my family was really into it. It's just something that I latched onto from an early age, and that was me from day one.
One of my favourite things to do is just go on track days with my cousin. Me and him have got pretty much the same kind of car. This is my one. We just strip them out, put plastic windows in, bigger brakes. Mine's actually got a better engine in it, roll cage, and we just pitch up to any track in the UK and just trade lap times all day.
This is the life I want to lead. I'm coming to the track that I'd like to visit professionally. And, you know, I'm mixing with all these people that are in the scene. You know, you've got Max Chilton and Danny Close, you know, all those fantastic personalities that are racing at the pinnacle of motorsport, and that's where I could be, join those guys in that elite club.
Yeah, when I heard it was Jimbo, I really felt the pressure there, and I thought it was all over.
Both of you, on either side of this bridge, have the talent to go through. Keep it cool. You can change your future now. Good luck. OK, Jimbo. Put what you've just done behind you. This is another race, another chance. You can change your destiny now. You can become a racing driver if you win this race. Stay clear of the bollards and you'll be fine. OK, mate, good luck.
Cheers, mate.
Whoever wins, progresses. Whoever loses, goes home.
They're going?
Yep. So, Jimbo on the right.
Yeah. Fabio on the left.
Once you go into the course, you just can't see your other guy until you come out of the last chicane.
When I was in the car, I was like, what's the next corner? What's that corner? What's going to happen? So much pressure.
Jimbo's a lot quicker on track. Who are we going to see first? I see Jimbo's.
Jimbo.
Oh, really, really close, neck and neck.
Who was it?
Wow.
OK, this lane. Fabio's got it.
Fabio got it.
When I crossed the finish line, I was so excited. Like 100 meters before, I started screaming. I left my hands off the wheel. It was like so incredible moment, yeah.
Oh my God.
Fabio, that was a turn up for the book.
So nervous. I was going on the opposite side, I had no practice on it. Just tried to think in like what you said to us and just banged it.
That's a good sign of a racing driver. You have no practice and you smashed it. You just knocked out our strongest competitor, so you've now taken his place. Good job, mate. You're now through to the next round.
The other boys might have thought I was the underdog today, but I proved them wrong.
Good work, mate. Well done.
Jimbo. What happened, dude?
Just missed up.
Where?
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure.
It was a clean run from both of you. And it was half a car length.
Yeah, I feel pretty upset about being out because I feel like I genuinely have what it takes to win. I was just doing what I was doing and quite enjoying it.
Because he has the experience of driving a race car on track already, his own track car, he thinks he knows more than he actually does.
My fitness was on point and it sounds like my lap times were right on the money, so I may have been quite a threat to the crown this year.
See you, Dodson. Cheers, dude. Welcome to the deserts.
This is bizarre.
You really want to win this challenge.
Don't lift, man up. I'm afraid this is your time to go home.